Being in the outdoors, standing on this beautiful beach sand and feeling the sea spray is just priceless. Today we're in Kommetjie, which means little bowl and refers to the bowl-like sea basin Dikom, which forms the heart of this quiet and rustic seaside village. Kommetjie boasts South Africa's tallest cast iron lighthouse named the Slangkoppunt, which means the snakehead point. From the top you can see the Cape Point Nature Reserve and Hout Bay. Today we're halfway through our quarter-final rounds, with this being the second challenge for our two returning teams. 6 teams secured their spots in our quarter-finals and are now fighting for the 3 spots in our semis. Who will be crowned the Unsinkable Class of the Year? Well, the race is on right here on Challenge SOS. Quarter-final round here on Challenge SOS. We started with 12 school teams competing in our elimination rounds, and now 6 teams have made it this far. In our previous quarter-final round, Team Okrebe swam their way through to the semi-finals, where we now only have 2 spots remaining. Who will grab them? Well, that's up to them. Last week, Team Umlilo and Team Lebopo returned to continue their march to that title. They had to paddle quick in order to secure a win in our ocean kayak challenge. But did they? Well, we don't know yet. Today our 2 teams will continue with the second of their 3 challenges. Team Umlilo will be going head-to-head with Team Lebopo in a hectic sand sumo challenge. Confused? Well, don't be. Let's go find out how they roll.
I'm Michaela Remedies. I come from Mondio Eco School. I'm 14 years old and in grade 9.
My name is Max Brainard. I'm 14 years old. I'm in Eco Mondio and I'm grade 9.
I am Emily Harty. I'm from Mondio Eco School. I'm 14 years old and I'm in grade 8.
My name is Treasure Labuskakni. I'm 15 years old. I'm in grade 8 and I'm from Mondio Eco School.
My name is Angela Hendricks. I'm 14 years old. I'm in grade 9 and attend South Peninsula High School.
My name is Joshua Woodboy. I am 14 years old. I attend South Peninsula High School and I'm in grade 9.
My name is Nuzar Wasafa. I attend South Peninsula High School. I'm in grade 9 and 14 years old.
My name is Zakaria Rylands. I'm 14 years old. I'm in grade 9 and I attend South Peninsula High School.
Max is our replacement for Young today, but I'm so confident because he's got a lot of strength and a lot of confidence.
Going into today's challenge, I feel excited and confident, and I'm sure we will win.
I am happy to be back on Challenge SOS because I'm excited to compete against the other team.
I'm very excited and a bit nervous for today's challenge because we could either win or lose.
I'm very excited to be here today because we're at Kommetjie Beach and I am excited to see what they bring today.
I'm quite confident going into this challenge today. I feel like we're going to take the W. My team really wants to get into the semi-finals, so we're going to take all our effort.
I think my team is going to win today because we work well together and we work hard.
Going into the second challenge of the quarterfinals, I'm pretty confident that we'll win and that we will enjoy it as well.
Going through to the semi-finals really means a lot to me and my team because I feel like my teammates and I are doing our best and working really hard to reach that position on Challenge SOS.
Welcome back to round 2. Are you guys excited to have made it this far?
Yes!
Max, you're coming in fresh for Team Umlilo. What do you think you can bring to the game?
I can bring strength, strategy, and good positivity.
Well, with the height between you and JJ, I'm sure you can pack all of that in. Nusa, do you think you stand a chance against these twin towers?
Yes, because dynamite comes in small packages.
Yeah, well, before you blow them away, are you guys ready to find out what you'll be up against today?
Yes.
Okay, and let's find out what you guys are in for. This is a best out of 5 challenge, where each team member will be wearing an inflatable bumper ball in a marked off area. In rounds 1 and 2, 1 boy and 1 girl from each team will compete. In round 3, the girls from each team will compete against each other. In round 4, the boys. Then in round 5, the heroes from each team will get the opportunity to battle for a final time. The last 2 rounds only happen if there isn't a clear winner for the first 3 rounds. Yo guys, these bumper balls look like a lot of fun. But Zach, are you sure you can handle them?
I was born ready.
Well, you'll have to be ready because today is a heavyweight challenge. So get ready to either sink or swim! Welcome back to our second quarterfinals round. Today, Team Umlilo and Team Lebopo will compete to keep the honor and the pride of their schools as they battle for the much-desired title of the Unsinkable Class of the Year. Our 2 teams will be going head-to-head in an epic sand sumo challenge in this sporty town of Kommetjie in the Western Cape. Now guys, today is going to be a smashing challenge. So, are you ready to rock and roll?
Yes!
Okay, cool. Well, first let's get Jadre in to give you guys some tips.
Hi there, Paul. Hi there, guys.
Hi.
The aim of the game is to bump each other over the line. Last man standing wins. The first hit is probably the most important because it puts people off balance. You can use speed, you can use strength, but most important, bring a lot of energy, yeah?
Yes.
It sounds simple, right?
Yes.
All right, now guys, get your action cams on and then let's get you into these bumper balls.
In round 1, Angela and I went up against Max and Michaela.
Round 1 was a mixed round with boys and girls.
All right, Team Umlilo and Team Lebopo, this is it. Round 1. Sumo!
Use actual.
The first impact that I got against Max was quite of a rush. It shook me up that I lost balance and I just fumbled.
And it's off to a bumpy start for Team Umlilo and Team Lebopo.
I was holding off Max and Angela was holding off Michaela.
And Michaela from Team Umlilo is out.
Michaela got taken out quickly.
I was taken out very unexpectedly because I lost my balance and I was quite claustrophobic.
When I knocked out Michaela in the first round, I was very proud of myself. After I knocked out Michaela, I had to help Zachariah knock out Max.
I was holding off Max and Angela came and assisted me. Me and we both knocked him out.
I think I did the most work, but we worked well together.
And out goes Max. That means Team Lebopo has won round 1. Woo!
I feel very empowered. I knocked out the boy.
Knocking out Max gave me a sense of relief because we won that round and that's just one step closer to winning the challenge.
Round 1 did not go to plan, but we definitely learned from their mistakes.
Zach, after winning that first round, what tips do you have for your team?
Well, they should stay stable on their feet, keep strong and push with their body and keep on having good force.
Cool, and is this rain going to stop us from having any fun?
No, it's not.
That's right, it's time for round 2.
Round 2 was Joshua and Nusa against JJ and Amy.
Round 2, Sumo!
When the round started, JJ went immediately after Josh.
I took Liza down.
It's bumper to bumper for Amy and Nusa. And just like that, but Joshua is out.
My strategy going into the second round was that when the round started, I was going to see what their plan was. So when I knew they're not going to like team up on one, I knew exactly I need to go to Joshua. Joshua was already coming my way.
I just turned my face and I just saw this tall boy running towards me.
So the impact actually bounced him almost out.
I just felt like I'm on the clouds.
And I knew I could take a step of advantage and I pushed him straight off.
When I looked, I was over the line and they said I was out.
After that, I saw Amy was on the ground with the czar, and I knew we automatically going to win after this. And then I just went fully forward in.
Once Joshua was down, I was still trying to get Lazar to stay down, and then JJ came in to help me.
In round 2, I found it very difficult doing the challenge because they knocked Josh out.
And just like that, Nusa from Lebopo is out, which means Team Umlilo wins round 2.
Being in a bump wall for my first time was actually quite a nice experience. I kind of actually, when I got into it, I kind of actually felt like I was actually ready. It did not feel comfortable at all, but I had to do what I had to do.
Being in the bumper balls, it was quite fun. Just when the other team were knocking me around and I fell over, it wasn't nice.
I felt really bad because I wasn't there for Nusa.
It was very stressful knowing that it was a tie now, and now we really had to work hard.
JJ and Amy put on a strong fight and won. I took some of their techniques and took them to the third round.
Yo, JJ, you just steamrolled everyone. Where did that come from?
Well, we lost round 1, so I knew I was going to have to push a bit harder, so I did it.
All right, Team Umlilo, well, it's 1-1, so keep pushing.
Round 3 was Nusa and Angela against Michaela and Amy.
With the game tied at 1-1, it's now time for round 3. Round 3! Sumo!
The third round, it was actually quite interesting and funny to watch.
It was quite fun watching them go back and forth.
There is brute force between Amy and Angela.
In round 3, I found it difficult and very challenging trying to get Team Umlilo out of the ring, but by the help of Angela, we could push through.
With both Angela and Nusa pushing Michaela, can she stay in? Wait, my camera's with Angela and Nusa.
When Amy fell, I helped. Nusa knocked out Michaela.
And Michaela is out after a push from Angela and Nusa.
I was taken out by a double team, Nusa and Angela. After I was taken out, Amy was the last one of our team to stand.
And now it's Amy up against Angela and Nusa.
She put on a big fight against Nusa and Angela.
When they saw Michaela's out, they went straight for Amy, but Amy was definitely dead and was ready to fight back.
With Amy in the middle of both of them, it's a tough tackle for Team Umlilo.
I thought we had the advantage because me and Nusa were alone with Amy.
They went charging against Amy, but Amy stood on the exact same spot, was ready, and one of them actually bounced like almost on the line.
I don't even know how, but Nusa ended up getting knocked out.
And Nusa is out.
In the end, she took out Nusa, and there was a head-to-head match with Angela and Amy.
And now it's a tussle between Angela and Amy. Oh
pressure was on when I was alone with Amy. I knew we needed the point so our team could win the challenge.
It's all to play for because it's 1-1.
Amy ended literally half a meter away from the line, but she still kept on to that ball. She was literally halfway out the ball, still kicking her way through definitely a lot of sand and a lot of pain, but she still tried her best.
It was very hard trying to knock Amy out. She was very strong and held the position.
Move, Amy! Amy, you got this!
Angela did not give up.
Angela is not letting up. She's trying to make sure that Amy is out.
We're in there for a bit. I kept going.
Move, Amy! And like a trooper, Amy is fighting to stay in. And like a trooper, Amy is fighting to stay in.
Unfortunately though, things didn't go to plan, and yeah, she rolled out.
Guys, carry on, Angela, carry on. Guys, carry on, Angela, carry on. Carry on, carry on. And it's just like that, Amy is out, which means the Team Lebopo wins round 3.
Angela was a beast today. She knocked out 4 of our opponents and that was really great.
When I got Amy out, I was feeling very happy because I knew we had the advantage.
It was a very big struggle, and I was keep on pushing myself, and she eventually won the end.
Angela, you gave quite a fight there. Was that tough?
Yes, it was very tiring. I thought I wouldn't make it, but eventually I got out.
Yeah, well, you're a superstar. Well done. Amy, you gave a strong fight there. How was that for you?
It was very difficult, but I managed to keep up with it. Even though I didn't win, I still had a strong game in there.
Well, you did your absolute best, so well done. Guys, we're not letting this rain stop us. It's time for round 4, so get ready.
Round 4 was boys versus boys.
It was me and Joshua against the 2 twin towers.
I expected our boys to do better because they're way bigger than the Lebopo team.
So after the girls won their round, we needed one more. We had 2 wins under our belt and we needed one more to win the whole challenge.
With Team Lebopo in the lead, there is some heavy rolling right here on Challenge SOS. Our teams are trying to be the champions of the ring with this one. Who will sink and who will swim? Welcome back to one of our most exciting challenges here on Challenge SOS. Our 2 teams, Umlilo and Lebopo, are trying to knock each other out of the game. We are in the beautiful beach here in Komaki in the Western Cape, where our teams are going head-to-head in a sand sumo challenge. So just a quick recap, Team Lebopo, you guys are in the lead with 2 wins. If you win this round, then you win the challenge. Team Umlilo, if you guys win this round, then we have an equalizer and we'll go to round 5.
In round 4, it was the boys. It was me and Joshua against the 2 twin towers. It was so scary knowing how big they were and how much power they actually packed.
So me and Max going into the challenge, our strategy was actually to go for Josh.
When me and Zachary stepped onto the ring, we had a strategy.
Round 4, sumo! And just like that, Max is out.
Max was taken up by a double team.
When the round started, Joshua and I both went for Max, as that was our plan to take him out, and we took him out.
JJ is really giving Joshua a tough push.
After Max had bumped into me, I fell back, but I quickly tried to get to my feet so we could immediately go for JJ.
JJ put on a strong fight until Zach came around from the corner and pushed him off.
Yes! And JJ from Team Umlilo is out, which means Team Lebopo wins today's challenge!
After we won the round with the boys, there was a sense of relief. I was so tired, I fell to the ground.
At that moment, I felt disappointed because I thought it would last long, but also because our team could have done better, but we lacked a few things and made a few mistakes, but we learned from our mistakes.
When our team won, I felt really happy and proud because I never thought that we would make it up against that big guys or against the girls that we were going against, but eventually we made it and I'm happy that we've come so far.
Going into the third challenge of the quarterfinal, I feel hopeful.
I don't think we won last week's challenge, and that's why I think it was very important to win today's challenge.
I still feel good about the challenge we did. I feel like we all did great out there, tried our best, put all our effort in, but it's not always about to win, it's about the fun also.
Hey, well done Team Lebopo. Come on Team Umlilo. Congratulations Team Lebopo for winning today's challenge, and Team Umlilo, well done. You guys also did your best. Zach, that was quite a fight in that final round. How was that for you?
It was such a rush. I just never wanted to win anything more in my life.
Yo, I certainly felt that rush. And Angela, what was it like watching the boys in the ring?
I was very proud seeing my teammates work so well together.
Well, awesome. Well done, Team Lebopo. And Team Umlilo, yo, JJ, you really gave a push there. How was that for you?
I tried, but it didn't really help.
Well, JJ, as long as you tried your best, that's the most important thing. Michaela, how was it watching the boys fight in the ring?
It was quite nerve-wracking to see my fellow teammates versing the other opponents, but in the end we tried our best.
Well, Team Umlilo, we don't know the results from last week, and there's still a third challenge, so you guys still have a chance to go through to the semi-finals. And Team Lebopo, now that you've won today's challenge, are you feeling confident about the next one?
Yes!
Now, I'm sure you guys at home have seen that the beach is not only for swimming, but it's also a place where you and your friends can have your own sand sumo challenge, come rain or sunshine. Remember, my lovelies at home, sometimes life can knock you down. And when it does, you have a choice. You can either sink or...